everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another game pickups video. And this is all of our pickups from TooManyGames 2023. I see I have my lovely daughter with me. She went with me to the convention this year. And we got back same day. We were gonna go see Rex Viper, but we decided against it. I was tired and I just wanted to get home, test my games, and record this video and relax for the night. Probably try some of my new games. So without further ado, let's get started. Do you want to start? Okay, go ahead.
So I got this Eevee for $15. I mean 13.
Yeah, 13, right?
And I got this game.
Why don't you show them the actual game? So.
Ah!
A Pokemon game? Here. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And you got a Pokemon card too, right?
Uh-huh.
$7 Pokemon card. She left in there. And what else did you get?
And I got these cases for the Switch. For Switch games.
Yeah, they're like, so you just pop the game in there. Unfortunately, it doesn't have, it's not, spring-loaded like the one I have for my, they bought a while ago that holds the Switch games, and you just pop them in. They're spring-loaded, so they stay in there. These, if you like tilt them that way, the game will fall out. So that's kind of a bummer, but they're still cool to have. Could put them on the nice thing to put on the shelf. So they're like what, three of them for like $5. So there's those. And that's all all the stuff you got, right? And so I got got more stuff added to the Game Gear set, some other random stuff. So I ended up seeing only one YouTuber there. I saw Chris Hodgson. He was there from Canada, and he's a nice guy. It's so awesome meeting these YouTubers in real life. I feel like we don't even put on like a persona. Like, what you see on the camera is basically what you get, you know? They don't like try to make an act or anything. He's like the sweetest guy ever. He finally reached his road to 600 with his NES set, so congratulations again, Chris. Definitely check him out. I'll put a link into the description to check out his channel. And then my coworker actually showed up, so me, him, and Olivia were walking around the convention the whole time, and we had a great time, right? See, she's already playing her game. So without further ado, I'll show you what I've picked up. So I still don't know if I'm going to go for a full Jaguar set, but if I find it for a reasonable price, I'll pick it up. So for $28, we got, well, $28.37, we got Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy. It's loose, but I think to have this complete, it's like an $85, I think probably now $100 game. So I think if I do collect for a full set for Jaguar, I'm just going to do what I did with the 32X. Like, if it's cheap to get it loose, I'll get it loose. Or if it's cheap for complete in box, I'll get a complete in box. So, whatever the cheapest way possible, really. That's what it boils down to. And I added a label on there. I really should go out and buy the actual... They do make a set. There's probably an Etsy person that has the full set. You can just put on there for all the end labels. So there's that. We got some... I'll go through the Game Gear games. This is an interesting... So usually when I clean the Game Gear games, I always use isopropyl alcohol, and that's it. And then I test it. If it doesn't work, then I take it the next step forward, and I use the Brasso mitt, and then clean it up with isopropyl alcohol. So this game, there's only two games that were finicky. Oh, so this is the other game. That were finicky, that weren't working. This game didn't work at all. So with these games, there's like when you take it out, you unscrew that one screw there, and there's 4 tabs, 2 along here, and then 2 along here. So after you take off the screw, you're supposed to pry it up. So it was like tough to pry, so I pried it up. and I pried up so much that this whole thing split and cracked the plastic. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Let me see if I can get a. Is it gonna glare where it shows the crack? No? Okay, whatever. But yeah, there's a crack in here. But I got the game working. I used Brasso. It's done its magic, and now it works every single time. So I had to put like this. I have like a packaging table in here to hold this in place because this was loose. But other than that, it works. I mean, it's a cheapy game. So it was just a stupid experiment I was doing. I was like, oh, I wonder if it will actually crack. Yes, they will. So don't do that. Usually what I do is I've done it in my tutorial. You lift it up, and once you see the little bit of it, you take a small screwdriver and you poke at it, and it'll pop off. But it was dumb on my part, but the game works, and it's a cheapie. It's baseball. Really? Is anyone going to complain? I don't think so. If they do, then you have... I don't know. It's a personal problem. Next this was when we got super cheap. We got Outrun. This is a Japanese exclusive. And we got it for $20, which I think this actually goes for like $38 or something like that. Because when I picked up Outrun Europia, whatever the heck Outrun game we got here in the States, I was looking at Outrun, and it was like super expensive. It looked pretty expensive and up there, so I picked that up. And that's a fun game. Next we got, surprisingly, this is the only James Bond game on the Game Gear. It's James Bond 2. What does that say? Codename Robocop. Yeah, that's right. We got that. They never came out with the first James Bond on the Game Gear. I don't know why. So I know I mentioned I'm not going for like the exclusives for the other regions, but I think if it's a decent game, I probably will, just like I did with the with Outrun. Then we got F-15 Strike Eagle. Now I think my list is wrong. It says F-15 Strike Eagle 2. I don't know why. There's no such... F-15 Strike Eagle 2 only came out on the Genesis. So this is right. I definitely needed this game. But I don't know why the list says F-15 Strike Eagle 2. It doesn't even have F-15 Strike Eagle, just the second one. So that's wrong. You're just supposed to have the first one for Game Gear. And last but not least, for the Game Gear, we added Aeron Senna's Super Monaco GP2. So that's a cheapy game. And they all work. Thank goodness. Unlike last year. With that, which I still have. Still sitting over here. This goofy ass boxing game. I could never couldn't get to work. So unfortunately. And then they had Bargain Bin Tunnel Vision. Oh my god. So you're probably like, what the hell is Bargain Bin Tunnel Vision? It's where I pick up games that I actually have and I buy them cheap. So unfortunately this game I knew I didn't have. I thought I didn't have this game, but unfortunately I do. So these games are all half off. This is pretty much brand new. Sonic and the Secret Rings on the Wii. So I'm surprised this is that cheap. Apparently they got it from Kohl's for $25 brand new. I got it for that half off for that price. But yeah, so apparently I have this game. PGA Tour 97 on the Sega Saturn. Now this copy's pretty in like minty shape. Like no one ever used it. So yeah, I think I got this for like $7.50. No, it's not too much of a loss. It would have been a loss if that goofy, that MLPBH, whatever, baseball game broke and didn't actually work. But I'm glad that it does work. So yeah, so that's a bummer. What can you do? But yeah, I'm surprised how cheap this one is. I remember, I think when Sonic Colors came out on the Switch, I believe this came, like, jacked up in price for some stupid reason. This is a hidden gem, actually. It's a really good game. Then we got some, what is hacks and reproductions, whatever you want to call it. We got Super Mario Brothers on the Genesis. You haven't lived until you played Super Mario Brothers on the Genesis. It's awesome. So awesome. So much fun. So I got that. And then we got Sonic Mega Mix on the Genesis. Oh, excuse me. And there's that. So yeah, I mean, usually I don't buy the like hacks or whatever because I have the my modded Genesis Mini, but unfortunately these games I can't get like in hacked format. So I don't know. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather have them physical, so now I can actually play them. And there's that. That's all of our pickups that we've done, or that we obtained. Done. The hell am I talking about? What are you doing? Huh? Are you gonna play that all night? Okay.
It's a new game.
Yeah. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Hope you guys, let me know what you guys thought, and, yeah, and, definitely check out Chris's channel. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Yeah, unfortunately this year we couldn't hang out with, Russ and, David. They ended up not coming because, Russ said he couldn't get off work, and he said he didn't want to deal with that traffic getting to PA. So, I mean, it's understandable. So, hopefully next year I'll see them and a couple other YouTubers that haven't shown up because they were doing other conventions and other obligations, but we still had a good time hanging out with my coworker. Hopefully he'll come next year, we'll see. But, yeah, that's about it, guys. Till next time, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night. Are you going to say bye, or are you just going to play your game?
Bye!